It costs a lot to keep your house warm in the winter if you live in a cold area. After a year in which heating oil prices rose sharply in the majority of areas of the country, you can expect natural gas and heating oil prices to rise once more this winter. One of the most cost-effective ways to cut down on your heating and energy bills is to install adequate insulation throughout your house, particularly in your attic. This is because a space in your attic that is poorly insulated will let warm air out and cold air in. You have two options, loose fill or batt. Batt insulation is smoother and can almost be considered a thermal blanket. It's often installed in walls, particularly for new construction. Blown-in insulation, also referred to as loose-fill insulation, is installed using a blowing machine. In uninsulated attics, either can be added or layered over the existing material. To find the right product, look at the materials available and prices once you have decided which type is best for you. Always read product labels to learn more about what you're buying. Loose fill works best with attics with irregular or non-standard joist spacing or attics with lots of obstructions and penetrations. To work around, attics where there is existing insulation to be topped, since it fills gaps and joints well and low clearance. Attics with limited headroom for maneuvering during installation. Batts works best with attics with standard joist spacing, especially those with no insulation, but also attics with few obstructions or penetrations to work around and on the end attics, with sufficient headroom for maneuvering during installation. The cost to insulate an attic ranges from $1 to $6 per square foot on average. This amounts to a typical range of costs for each project, including labor and materials, of up to $1,600. Costs can be as low as $500 for smaller attics, while larger attics can cost up to $3,500 for insulation. How much insulation should you install? The amount of insulation recommended for your home will vary depending on a number of factors. Where you live, different climates require different insulation R values. You will need a higher R value of insulation if you live in Chicago than if you live in Texas. If you need more information and professional help, just call this number.